I don't want to beat around the bush. I don't want to beat around the bush with you. Today, I just want to get right into these traditions. I think I have 15. Welcome to my channel. I'm Danielle with Hogan Life, and today I want to talk to you about Christmas traditions. Having a tradition in your family, having many traditions in your family is such a wonderful way to have this continuity through the years. Here they are. 1, picking out a Christmas tree. This is so fun, and I know a lot of people don't do it anymore because so many people have fake Christmas trees. Well, I am one of the few who still has not gone with the fake. I can't do it. Not yet. 2, drive-by Christmas light displays. This is so fun, and all of us have a neighborhood that's just famous for their Christmas lights. Easy to throw all your kids in their pajamas with blankets and drive around and look at the lights together. Number 3, our family tree trimming party. This is a very special occasion for our family because it's when we get out all our Christmas decorations and we do it all at once. The Saturday after Thanksgiving, we will take all our boxes out of the shed and we'll just start going through them. And it's so precious and it's so special. So we will either make hot apple cider on the stovetop or hot chocolate or have popcorn or do something. It's not a huge ordeal. Loud music, Christmas carols, do it. And this one rolls right into my next special tradition. And this is a tradition that has been carried on from my own parents. It is getting an ornament every year. It's so special. Every year my mom would get each of us 6 kids an ornament, and we would often get them on Christmas Eve. So by the time we got married and went off to start our own families, we had this box of ornaments that we had been collecting from our dear, dear mother to start out our own family Christmas tree. It was such a treasure. And sometimes when your kids are 1 and 2 and 4 and 5, you don't have that long range vision, which my mom did, and she helped me with that. And now my kids, especially my older kids, look forward to this tradition in our own home, that of giving the ornaments on Christmas Eve. And each of those ornaments carry with it memories from a specific time. Tip on this, write the date somewhere on your ornament and maybe your child's name or initials, because early on we got very confused as to which was which, because from year to year you don't always remember. Your children don't always remember, especially when they are little. They don't always remember which ones were theirs. 5, a puzzle table. My daughter and I love to have a puzzle table out. My mom and my grandma always used to have puzzle tables out. So around the Christmas season, starting from right now, actually, we got the puzzle table out and the puzzle last week. We just have it out. 6, gingerbread houses. Oh, these are so fun to do with your kids. Well, our tradition is a little bit different. This is something that my mom and dad still do. And they do it for their older children. I mean, their children, not their grandchildren. So they will have a Christmas party that they host that is decorating gingerbread houses, and we all have to bring a couple bags of candy and our own foundation, or what is it? Cardboard boxes or whatever you want to use. This gets pretty serious because my sister is like an artist and she really does these well, and me not so much, but I'll still do it. But after my little house is half done, I'll be like, I'm done. It's so tedious. 7, singing songs together. Some of the origins of our traditions might seem kind of silly. If you have seen the movie You've Got Mail, you know that during the Christmas time scene, there is this little scene where they are singing a song around the piano. And that song is The Violin Sings. Well, they have like a 3-part harmony and it's fun and pictures them laughing. Well, we've been doing that for I don't know how long. Someone around the table, especially around Thanksgiving, around any of our Christmassy occasions or parties, someone will start singing, The Violin Sings, and then everyone will start singing. It gets very loud and raucous and funny. But we've been doing that our entire lives. My dad will come up with a song and we'll just all print it out, or now we have cell phones, we pull it up and everyone will try to sing it. So this last Thanksgiving, we were trying to sing the Carol of the Bells, and sometimes we sound awful and sometimes we sound great, but either way, we just sing. Merry Christmas, loud and off key sometimes. So for our family dinners, Thanksgiving dinner or our Christmas Eve dinner, the family dinner where all of our family gets together, as much as are going to be around, I like to bring traditional dishes from my own remembrance or from my own childhood. And so I try to bring one from my dad's side and from my mom's side. My grandma Seal would make this Jell-O salad, and it was green and everyone loved it. Well, I have this problem with using things that are superficially green, so I don't make it the same way, but it's essentially the salad that Grandma Cecile made every Thanksgiving. And for my dad's side, I make this pumpkin surprise. That's not really the name of it. That's what I call it, pumpkin surprise. And it is very laborious, but it is just something that traditionally was always at my dad's family Thanksgivings, and I just liked to keep it as part of our food display around our Thanksgiving. That's a fun tradition to try, bringing something that was from your childhood back, or from your grandparents or from your parents, and bringing it into your current family tradition. 9, I don't know how you feel about Black Friday shopping, but I do it every year and I love it. It's not because I love the crowds and I love the shopping per se, but because it's become a tradition with my sisters, my mom, and I. It's become a very special thing that we do, and we all make it happen. Our husbands try very hard to make it happen for us. Sometimes we're carting around babies or having to come back after 2.5, 3 hours to nurse the babies. But either way, even if it's a time where I sit in my car and I go over my list and I get organized, it's just a very valuable time. Number 10, a candlelight church service or a church sing or some sort of church function where you get together and you sing carols. 11, taking family pictures. I know practically everyone does this, but one tradition that has been so fun for my family is the tradition of taking cousin pictures around the fall time and taking them at the same spot. I know not everyone has this luxury because maybe you all are not in one spot, but all of the cousins have been in one spot for many years, and so we've been taking pictures on the same log, the same deer log in the middle of the forest. There is nothing that shows the bittersweet passing of time so much as seeing a handful of kids on a log, and then year after year watching that handful grow into, well, now we have this year 23 kids on that sweet log. One of our long-standing Thanksgiving rituals have been to go around the table after our Thanksgiving dinner and say what we are thankful for, reminding ourselves and each other that we're grateful for each other. Our tree is literally pulling up. Listen, the last 2 things. One is, of course, memorizing the Christmas story and then reading it on Christmas morning. Actually, we used to read it and now we quote it as a family, which is super sweet and fun. And the last, the 14th or the 15th, wherever I am. And the last tradition is working through our list of Christmas movies. We have an extensive list, so we have to prioritize the ones that are most important, that we love and we watch every single year. Miracle on 34th Street, White Christmas, Santa Claus, It's a Wonderful Life, The Muppets Christmas Carol, The Grinch, the original, and Charlie Brown's Christmas. Sometimes my husband and I will throw in Christmas Vacation, and if you talk to my dad, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but it's not very family friendly. So you guys go and enjoy your Christmas traditions. If any of these are traditions that you think you would like to try, do it. I highly recommend them. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next week, and subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
City looks so pretty. The city shines and sparkles.
Oh.
That's